Hey guys, it's Kerima and welcome back to another video. So in this video we are going to be doing a lot of cleaning and organizing of the kids' room, my bedroom. We're going to be doing a little bit of cooking, laundry. I don't know. We're just doing all the things as usual. But of course we're starting out in Queen Chloe's room. So let's jump into this video. So I'm going to give my daughter some grace here. She's been suffering with these allergies like crazy, and the coughing and sneezing is really getting to her. So of course her dresser was full of cough drops to help soothe her throat and get her through this season, because it is really kind of running through my house. You saw she had her little humidifier there. So I'm going to help her out. She's also going to help clean her room as well. She's pretty much off camera, but she cleaned up most of the stuff on the floor. My daughter is so much like me. I am a catch-all type of person on dressers, which is why I don't have a dresser in my room. I do have a dresser in my closet, but we're not going to talk about that. So I'm trying to figure out a way to help us both. I know I'm going with the idea of making sure everything has a home, but she accumulates so many things. It's hard to find homes for her stuff, and like most kids, she doesn't want to get rid of anything. Like, you get something new, you get rid of something old, but everything means so much to her. So we are working on that. In the meantime, I will try my hardest to keep her dresser clear. So I'm trying to get better at mentioning things in the videos, because I get a lot of the same comments about where I get some of her stuff from. So for one, Chloe's bedroom set, I've gotten, I think, the most compliments on her bedroom set than anything on my channel. This bedroom set came from Nebraska Furniture Mart out here in Texas. I guess they also have it in Nebraska, but they do have a website. And I also seen something very similar to her bedroom set on Ashley's furniture website. I also got her humidifier from Aldi. It was about $22. I think they're back out, but you know, Aldi cycles things. So if it's not out now, just look out for it. And her little pink chair is from Aldi as well. Another thing I get questioned about is her sheets. These sheets come from Target, even though I get most of my sheets from Aldi for the kids' bed. This set was from Target. And the canopy was from IKEA. I have a love-hate relationship with this canopy. It's more like a like-hate relationship. I just don't love it, but she does. I don't even understand how she sleeps under there. She usually sleeps with the canopy on top of her, almost like the blanket. It gives me anxiety for her. Like, I just fear for her life. I don't know, I'm being dramatic, but It stresses me out. I could never sleep with something over me, over my head like that. So another thing that I'm quite stressed about is the fact that my daughter has grown 4 inches in a year and a half. So none of her clothes fit. None of them. It was like a small crisis going on over here. You're going to see me declutter all her clothes out of her drawer, and pretty much everything I'm throwing to the side is clothes she can no longer fit. She literally had like 4 shirts left. This really hurt because this has never happened to me before. Like, of course my kids grow, but they've never grown out of everything all at once. She's never grown so drastically in a year and a half before. So the 4 inches, she grew like 2 shoe sizes, 2 clothing sizes. It was insane. I wish I knew a little girl who was nearby because she has so many nice clothes. I mean, some things I recently bought her last year, she just can't fit anymore, but it won't go to waste. It will go to the Goodwill, if anything.
Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed.
Same thing with her bottoms. It's like a complete purge. The good thing is I did recently buy her some new leggings, so she still has a few pairs to get away with, but a complete purge of all of her clothes. My daughter literally has nothing left. So many kids, or younger girls on my channel comments about how lucky she is because of all the clothes and things that she has. She has nothing left, guys. She has nothing now.
Ever would've believed them, no reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, 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 I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath the veil.
So this is something that I've always done with both of my kids. I keep a little basket in their closet. I just got this basket from Dollar Tree, and I put their clothes that they grow out of in there periodically throughout the year so that we can either give it away or donate. This is Chloe's basket, and it recently filled up over the last couple of months. This is like since January. None of their baskets ever fill up like this before. This girl is going to be a basketball player.
Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, 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 I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star. And in a week or two, I won't remember who you are. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star. And in a week or two, I won't remember who you are. Epiphany rising, got it all wrong, you see bright as lightning. Already memories, now I just don't really care what you feel, what you feel, what you feel. Shame on me, thinking it was just a phase.
So I did pick up some clothes for her recently, this past, probably right before all the madness started earlier this month. So these are things that I've gotten from Target. That first shirt that I folded, the pink one, was from TJ Maxx. These little capri leggings are from Target, the Carter's brand, not the Carter's brand, the Cat and Jack brand. She loves those bright colors. Are these considered pastels? I think they're pastels, but Chloe is such a girly girl, so she loves bright colors. I thought this little t-shirt was so cute with the embroidered sleeves. It's like a woven type of sleeve. Got her another pair of leggings. Chloe is not a big fan of jeans or jean material. She likes easy and comfortable. I got her a couple of tank tops because I am tank top queen. I just think it's easy to throw up under something if you need to. And my mother got her this cute embroidered white jacket. I'm really loving the peekaboo sleeve style, so I got this little top from Target as well. Everything that I'm showing you right now is from Target. We did get her some things from other stores, but they were like just fitting her, so I have to exchange them for a bigger size, so I didn't show you in this video. I love the tied up shirt. She can wear that with her leggings, and they're longer, so if you notice, it's longer in the back and then it ties up in the front, so it kind of covers her butt. So if you're wondering why I'm putting this stuff back in the bag, I'm just bringing it down to be washed. She literally just tried the stuff on and I wanted to show you guys. I have no idea why I folded it. For some reason, I don't wash jackets. Don't ask me why. I just don't. But I'm going to just throw those things in the wash real quick and put it in her drawers later. So here's the after shot of her room, nice and clean. I'm planning on getting rid of that LOL dollhouse. She really doesn't play with it anymore and I'm so over it. But I just love a nice after shot of a clean room. So let's get into my bedroom, which I don't think is that bad. We had a little hair session, so the hair basket is out, but my room gets far worse. I was going to do my son's room next, but he was taking a nap during the filming of this video, and we don't mess with nap time, so his room will have to get done in another video. I have to shout out one of my subscribers who suggested I leave my makeup table open to combat my catch-all situation problem that I have. You guys know this tabletop is usually full of stuff when I'm cleaning up, but now that it's open and I don't have much surface area, it stays clean. So thanks for that tip, sis. I also want to shout out the subscriber who suggested I keep my little media box. She basically said if it works for you, then it works for you. And she's right. It does work for me. So I'm keeping my little media box. So if you're wondering what this little device is, this is my new ultrasonic humidifier from Elect Homes. And I also want to thank Elect Homes for sponsoring this portion of the video. So like I've mentioned numerous times before, or if you follow me on Instagram, you know my family suffers from severe allergies since we moved to Dallas. And this is something totally brand new for us. In New York, no one had allergies. So my husband and son kind of suffered the worst. My son has very bad congestion at night, so we would normally bring his humidifier into our room to give him some relief because he sleeps with us most of the time. We wanted to get a humidifier for our room, but I didn't want a white one and I didn't want like a kitty looking one, so this one was perfect for me.
With you, I'm gonna leave it all behind.
So one of the features that I love is the fact that it comes with a remote control, so you do not have to even get up out of the bed to set your humidifier. It also has a timer on it if you want to set it to shut off on its own. I love the huge screen on the front. You can set the screen to display the time, the temperature of the room, and the percentage of humidity in the room. So the humidifier will adjust depending on how humid your room is. Like, I love that smart technology. I really love the bright LED screen in the display, but if you're a light sleeper like me, you can put it on sleep mode and that will shut the screen off while the humidifier still works, and you can get a peaceful night of sleep. It has a lock button for children, so you don't have to worry about your 3-year-old like me shutting it off or messing with it. And you can automatically adjust the humidity yourself or set it on auto, and it will adjust depending on the humidity in the room. So this is what the humidifier looks like on its highest setting, but you can adjust that, of course, to your liking. Another really cool feature about this humidifier is that the filter can be removed and cleaned, and it also has a separate compartment where you can put essential oils if you want to add scents to your humidifier as well. I really like this humidifier. It's sleek and it goes perfectly with the color scheme in my room, which made it an easy yes for me. If you guys are interested in purchasing the humidifier, of course, I'll have a link in my description box below. I'll also have a coupon code for 20% off. And if you're purchasing it on Amazon before the 31st, you can use an additional 5% off coupon for a total of 25% off of this humidifier. Of course, if you're interested, so check my description box below. I also want to thank Elect Homes again for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now let's get back into the cleaning.
know what love means. This is insane. You're saying things I can't explain. I know where your heart is, where you wanna be. So why do you keep testing me? It just isn't worth my time to try to make you believe me when you don't believe me.
Here is the after of my room clean. This is the first time I think I've ever been able to clean my room so quickly, which I love. The little bit of decor in my room now makes such a difference for me. It's like a retreat. Adding the curtains and the picture frames and the shelves has really made my room just like a vacation at home, and I love it so much.
I'm taking my toothbrush. How does that feel?
So welcome to Kerima's Crazy Kitchen, you guys. We had a struggle meal tonight, but it was surprisingly really good. Not surprisingly, this is obviously food that we've eaten before, just not quite put together this way. But I had took some chicken out of the freezer. You'll see that in a second, to defrost. But my husband put it in the fridge and it stayed frozen, so I couldn't make the chicken soup for dinner. We ended up making the chicken soup the next day. You saw that on Instagram if you follow me there.
This is me leaving. I'll let you win. I'll let you win.
So here's the chicken that I took out yesterday, but it's still frozen because it was in the fridge. So I'm just gonna leave it out in the sink so it will be ready for tomorrow's dinner. I washed off my kale, even though it's triple rinsed. I just rinsed it a fourth time. Rinsed out my pot, and we're gonna have kale and oodles and noodles. So when making my kale, I would usually add some olive oil like you just saw and add onions and garlic, but I was being extra lazy today, so I just added the kale to the oil. I let that kind of stir fry for a second, and be careful adding the wet kale to oil because I did burn the heck out of myself. So I kind of let that saute down for like 2 minutes and add a little water, put the top on it, turn the fire down to simmer, and let that cook for about 25-30 minutes.
Take me to a different place. Just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you.
So someone asked me how I stacked my cookies like this. It was really simple. I just went around in a circle and alternated the Oreos from the white Oreos, and that was it. I put the excess inside a jar in the pantry. It took about 2 packs of each cookies to do it. Now guys, I usually cook, so I don't know what was going on today. That's why I called it Kerima's Crazy Kitchen, but I was doing the most. I pretty much was burning my boiled water. I put some water on to boil for my oodles and noodles, which is just the cheap packets of ramen. But it started to overboil. You see all that smoke, and I didn't realize how much my water boiled down until the end of the soup. But anyway, we fixed that problem. I like to take my oodles and noodles and break it into 4s. I was burning the heck out of myself. All this heat and steam was really messing with my skin. But I break it into 4s because the oodles and noodles are just so long, and I don't like tiny pieces, but I don't want it where I gotta be slurping it up into my mouth. So I usually break it into 4 pieces, and I'm making 4 packs for the whole family.
We could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel.
I always struggle to open these packets. open it below the dotted line. It really should be that simple, but it's always difficult for me. Now I get it, this is not the most healthiest meal. I know these ramen noodles is just not that great for you, but it's quick and easy, especially with all we have going on. And that's what the kale is for. The kale is the healthy part. So at least we're adding something in there to give us some nutrition. So this was when I realized that most of my water boiled off, because when the noodles were done, there was barely any soup water in there. So I had to add more water eventually. But I'm just plating my plate. I'm basically putting my noodles in the bowl and putting the kale right on top. And if you really want to make this a hearty dish, put a half an avocado on top of that. I'm telling you, if you never tried it, do not knock this. It is so good. Now, you know we can't forget the hot sauce. Got to put that ish on everything. But that is it. This is the struggle bus meal. It was so good. Sometimes the best meals are the simplest ones. I did make my husband his own bowl, and I headed up to my bedroom to watch a show and enjoy my food and pop that bra off. But that's it, guys. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. See you in the next one.